Pull up the thing, gon' turn up. Pull up the thing, gon' turn up. Pull up. Pull up.
And we've been waiting for this day for a long time. It's opening day in the NBA. Here we are, opening night in the... These players, Steve, are just about as excited as the fans.
You love it, Kevin. Preseason is over. Game one, it starts the real season. And yes, you want to get off to a great start.
And checking out Utah's opening lineup, we've got Damian Lillard. He's out there with DeJounte Murray. And it's Diallo in at the 3 spot.
The quick decision-making of Lillard, knowing as the pass is coming his way that he's going to pull up.
Pass to Williams. Kicks it to Mitchell. For Murray. And it's Mitchell missing. And here's Lillard. He brings it up for Utah. It's a 3-point game. Here's Murray. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard.
The playmaking skills of Lillard. Reads defenses so well and recognizes when they've left a teammate uncovered.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
The shot by Mitchell, no good.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off. Quite the honor last year for Damian Lillard, getting named to the NBA 75th anniversary team.
Greg, it was a well-deserved acknowledgement of his skills. He's a perennial all-star who continues to do astounding things on the floor.
One of the stories of the 21-22 season was the breakout success of DeJounte Murray.
Greg, he improved his stats in essentially every category, averaging over 20 points, 9 assists, and 8 rebounds, while earning his first All-Star appearance.
First one falls for him.
And it's the growth of Murray as a distributor has really proved to be a great point guard. There were questions about that early in his career.
And so Murray nails both of them. And Greg, you can see it. Murray has really improved his passing.
He has a great sense of the court and spacing. Reads defense as well and can direct his teammates. Could see him being an elite passer in no time. And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Lillard surveying the D. And once again, off the mark by Utah. For Denver, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Mitchell dishes to Williams. Mitchell against Murray. Jacks up a 3. Pass to Tate. Porzingis with the ball. Mitchell kicks to Porzingis. The Nuggets moving the ball around. 5 to shoot. They get it back. Goes up again. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Huge upside as a rebounder. Williams with the wingspan, the attitude, the toughness. This guy could be elite.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
At the line for your Nuggets, Robert Williams. At the line for 1.
One shot.
Hey, Steve, looking at the Utah Jazz, they've been so consistent during the regular season.
Kevin, but they haven't been able to carry this momentum into the postseason. This is a team that wants to win a title so badly, but they know they need to execute better during the playoffs.
1:43 left to play in the first. Nembhard, the pass to Porzingis. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Porzingis has got 5 now.
And nice use of size by Porzingis inside, able to practically play on top of the D.
The pass to Murray. Lillard outside. Inside. Passes it to Sohan. Lets it go with the 3. And it's Damian Lillard with the 3. Lillard's got his second bucket of the night.
A less common spot for Lillard, but his accuracy is still undeniable.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, Kevin. I had a chance to catch up with Utah's head coach. He's looking forward to this first meeting between these teams. He told his guys, this is a fantastic opportunity to show what we've got and what we're about. But we have to protect the rim at all costs, even if that allows them to get an open shot from time to time. Well, it's an interesting strategy, guys. We'll see if it works.
All right, David, thanks. So Denver ends up going with a whole new group.
And here's a look at some numbers for Murray. Last season, he played outstanding. Put up about 21 points a game, 9 assists, and 8 rebounds. And you love his anticipation, all those steals. He's always a step ahead, reading plays before they develop.
I mean, high-level feel for the game allows him to gamble with a purpose. Does he get burned once in a while? Sure, but not as often as he guesses right.
LeVert the pass to Anthony. Beyond the arc. The shot, no good. And Utah will come the other way. Murray scanning the floor. There's 45 seconds left in the first. Here's Jerome. Pass to Baisley. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
Denver ball. Denver basketball.
For Denver, they've gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. Pass to Olynyk. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. And here is Anthony. It's LeVert on the wing. And the 3 off target. Down low. Here's Murray. No good from 11 feet. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. It's the Jazz. They lead by a bucket. And we'll get going after this from Ball Arena. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. Guys, from what we've been watching with the Jazz, what are you guys seeing out there?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
And so in the game for the Jazz, Eric Pascal out there with Ivica Zubac. Then it's Damian Lillard, and it's Jerome in at the 2 guard. Porzingis sets the pick for Anthony. Just 5 to shoot. Fades away. Rebounded by the Jazz. Here's Jerome. No points in the game yet for him. Pascal with a screen on Mitchell. Kicks it out to Lillard. Knocks down the 3-ball. Lillard's got the opening basket here in the second quarter for the Jazz. We know you need talent to win, Steve, so how critical is basketball IQ to winning at the highest level? How important is it in that equation?
Kevin, it's everything. A playoff series can turn on a single play. And the guys, you can tell the difference who has a high basketball IQ and an average IQ. It does make a difference.
And the 7-3 reach of Porzingis being put to great use there.
Zubac against Collins. Now, here's Mitchell. He's covered closely, and that one good.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
And staying healthy for Porzingis has been a challenge over his career. Not uncommon for players standing well above 7 feet.
A nice shot by Sohan. Sohan's got his first bucket of the night.
And he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
2 minutes now played in the second quarter. The shot by Mitchell, no good. And in New York, even before his injuries, the front office voiced concerns about Porzingis' ability to stay healthy.
Well, the track record for players 7-2 and up, not great. And today's game demands more movement from big men than ever before.
Jerome passes to Lillard. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Lillard's got the lead up to 7 now for the Jazz.
Boy, have they gotten hot here in the second quarter. No wonder they're in front.
Denver calls timeout. So Utah going with an almost entirely new group here.
And looking now at the numbers for Lillard, he's coming off an excellent season. He averaged about 24 points a game last year, 7 assists and 4 rebounds. To have a scorer like him consistently deliver you points makes such a big difference for a team.
Because he gives you someone to build your offense around. You can count on his nightly production.
1:31 left to play here in the second quarter. Here's Nembhard. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Denied for the third time. He's 0 for 3. Jazz leading by 7. That's a 2 from Lillard. Rebound by Olynyk.
High percentage look for him. But bottom line, they're not all going to go down.
Nembhard, the pass to LeVert. Dishes it to Olynyk. the pass to LeVert. 5 on the clock. Here's Nembhard. The shot comes out. The Jazz go the other way with it. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Lillard misses. The Nuggets trail by 7. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Passes it to Nembhard. The Nuggets with another miss.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
LeVert with it. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. LeVert's got his first 2 points of the night.
That's just the case of LeVert wanting it more. The wing playing with some heart there, taking those 2 points.
And so it's Utah, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. And we'll be right back after this.
And before we get to anything else, let's take a look at the other games that are still in progress. For the Warriors, a closely contested game against the Los Angeles Clippers. And still a closely contested game in the third quarter.
Both teams playing hard. Love the intensity.
All signs are it's going down to the wire.
And guys, let's talk now about how incredible Damian Lillard was in that first half.
Well, he came to play, I can tell you that much, tearing it up on offense. Young players out there, watch how he asserts himself.
Gonna be interesting to see if the defense brings more doubles to try and slow him down. That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more hoops action.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. You have to like what we've seen so far from Damian Lillard.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
He's been vital to spacing the floor for them. Makes everything else you want to do easier to accomplish.
We've got Williams. Porzingis is out there with Jayshawn Tate. Then it's Donovan Mitchell. And it's Nembhard in at the point. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets. The shot by Mitchell, no good.
Yeah, he's kicking himself. No defenders to be found in that mid-range area.
And you figured once Gobert was traded, it was a matter of time before Mitchell was moved as well. You knew a team would jump at the chance to add him. And here we are now. A new start with a starring role for Donovan Mitchell.
Murray way outside. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Porzingis with a screen on Murray. Mitchell passes to Williams. Rebound by Sohan.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
Takes it from 10, and he hits the jump shot. Lillard's got 13 points.
The handles. The defenders simply can't keep up with Lillard.
Porzingis with a screen on Lillard. Nembhard the pass to Porzingis. Good on the three-point shot.
He has such a sweet three-point stroke there, and it can really open things up inside because as good as he shoots it, it forces the opposing bigs to have to step out on the perimeter.
And Lillard gets it to go.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. The rebound by the Jazz.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
The Jazz working the ball around now. And he's good on the three ball.
Improved shot mechanics, improved strength. DeJounte Murray is becoming a force.
Here's Mitchell. Here he goes. Makes it off the glass. Mitchell's got his second basket.
That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pick, for the lay-in.
Timeout is called, first of the game for the Jazz.
Let's take a look at the stats for Olynyk. Last season's performance for him was in at about 9 points per, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. Nothing about his numbers really jump out at you, but he'll come up with a timely play or two every game.
He understands his role. He accepts it. He's one of those guys who doesn't need the ball to be effective.
Here's Jerome. He's guarded by Collins. Near the three-point line, it's Mitchell. Again, Mitchell missing.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Here's Jerome. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And he starts out with the miss in this one. 1:10 left here in the third quarter. Mitchell finds Olynyk. Mitchell with it. Olynyk, a screen on Murray. LeVert with a wide open look. No good on the triple.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
Pass to Diallo. Murray against Mitchell. Zubats with the screen for Murray. The Jazz again can't hit it. And so LeVert will bring it up for the Nuggets. They trail by 9 points. And after this one, they're home against Minnesota. That'll be the latter half of this two-game homestand.
He has gone ice cold this quarter. Obviously not helping their cause.
Kicks to Murray. They set the pick. Fires the three. Another miss by Utah. Mitchell looking it over. And he's finally able to knock one down. Mitchell's got 6. And so it's the Utah Jazz headed to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. We've got more in store for you right after this. Moments ago from the huddle, let's listen in to Mike.
Stops and run. Stops and run.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. And Utah looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. They've got DeJounte Murray. He's out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Pascal in at the power forward. And the shot goes in.
Capable of getting it done from anywhere. Lillard is adept at getting to his spots and finding his rhythm.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
And catching the defense flat-footed and taking full advantage. Big bucket there to extend the lead.
To the right side. Porzingis kicks to Anthony. The three-pointer off the mark.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Here's Murray, and the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
Wiry strong. If you're going to get physical with Murray, you better go the rest of the way to prevent the and one.
Hey, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Jazz.
They are making it rain from the three-point land right now, and the coaching staff continues to encourage them to let it fly.
And also, they took advantage of their quickness, got inside and blew through the open lanes. Great job of attacking the paint.
Well, we know Murray lives with the ball in his hands. That's what makes his improvement at the line so crucial.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Porzingis sets the pick for Anthony. Inside shot And the shot is good. The Utah lead has been cut down to just 10 points on the bucket from Porzingis. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Murray kicks to Pascal. Pass to Sohan. Lillard outside. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Lillard's got 20.
Continuing from where he left off. First three-pointer of this half, fourth of the game.
Denver shooting just 29% in this game. They are not a pretty sight out there offensively. To the paint is Porzingis, and the dunk by Porzingis.
Keep getting it to this man. I mean, once Porzingis catches fire, there is no putting that out.
Jazz leading by 11. Here's Murray. Again, the Jazz score.
And yeah, he's not messing around. He wants no part of a comeback in this one.
Reason why momentum can flip so quickly. We see it time and time again. Teams giving up big leads.
Here's Nembhard. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. Nembhard's got his first basket of the night. Utah's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight, 5 of 12. To the left side wing. It's stolen by Anthony. Now the pass to Williams. And here's Porzingis. Here's Nembhard. Out to Porzingis. And out of bounds as Utah gains possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
And the Jazz call time here. They're up by 11. We've got 1:23 left in the fourth quarter. The Nuggets making a switch here. Mitchell's checked in. Diallo's checked in for Utah. We've got 1:23 left in the fourth. Lillard against Anthony. Williams with the block.
The amazing thing about Williams, yeah, he can block shots inside, but he can also block shots out on the perimeter. His ability to play in space means he's more than just a rim protector. Doesn't care where you're shooting from.
Jazz have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for the Jazz.
When you shoot this well from three-point range, you're really hard to stop. The defense didn't rotate out fast enough to stop the hot shooters.
Exactly, Kevin. They were lethal from deep.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Damian Lillard.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel. They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
And guess what? It's going to be a fun flight home. Total team effort. Big win on the road.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
And now, let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline for our player of the game. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Damian, it looks like this team's progress can be measured by your improvement at the defensive end. And we see that tonight.
We made some mistakes like every other basketball team does, but I think we did a great job of making adjustments.
David, thank you as always. And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA season. Now for Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for...
Welcome, everyone, to a new season of the NBA. I'm sure you're as... Well, buckle up. It's opening night. No more talk. Let's play some games that count, Brent.
Everybody in playoff contention, BA, so super excited. One of the best nights of the year. Awesome to be here and awesome for all NBA fans.
Let's check out Milwaukee's starting lineup. Maxey out there with James Harden. Then it's Smith. Then there's Griffin. And it's Okoro in at the 3. Shot is good by Edwards.
As pretty much any coach, that's how he'd like to start the game.
Smith with a screen on Ball. Harden against Ball. Outside Maxey. Smith with a screen on Edwards. And it's Maxey missing.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
Shot is good by Edwards.
Well, Hield right there on the yield, waiting for someone to get open.
Here's Milwaukee. 4-point game.
And year in and year out, there's one thing we know for certain about the Blazers. They've got some of the best fans in the NBA.
Here's Okoro. Oh, wow! Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Now, I know he makes it look easy, but it takes incredible physical tools to pull that off.
Athleticism and explosion. And that replay courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Ball passes to Jackson. Second chance effort. And he lays it up and in.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
And it's Maxey missing. And how about the fan base in Portland? They're passionate and they really understand the game.
That's so true, BA. I mean, even in lean years, they come out to support their club. And when they're on top, all of Rip City gets caught up in the buzz. Portland's a great basketball town.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
Plenty of space. Good as the jump shot falls.
Yeah, you don't want to leave people open when Blake Griffin has vision of the floor. He exploited the hole in the defense that time.
Pass the ball. Back to Edwards. Valanciunas passes to Hield. The 3 from Ball. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
So much talk about the improvement in Lonzo Ball's three-point mechanics. It takes a lot of time and a lot of dedication.
Griffin, a screen on Ball. Ball against Harden. Shoots over Ball. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good. Portland leading. Now Edwards. Jackson, the screen. Ball outside. Valanciunas with a screen on Harden. Ball no good. For Milwaukee, they've gone 2 for 5 here in the first. 51 seconds left in the opening quarter. Here's Smith. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Maxey against Edwards. Shoots over Maxey. Shot is good by Edwards. Edwards got his third bucket of the night.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Harden, the pass to Griffin. Smith with a screen on Valanciunas. Here's Griffin. Just 5 on the clock. And there's Smith. That one's good on the assist from Griffin. Smith's got his second basket on the night. And Edwards puts up a deep three. Can't hit the turnaround jumper.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-up, so maybe just a step too far.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. Trailblazers out in front. They're up by 3. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere. Man, this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And what stands out to you from the Trailblazers in this one?
Well, so far, they've got things rolling along nicely at the offensive end.
Yeah, couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
They've got Kendrick Nunn. He's out there with Monte Morris. And it's Williams in at the center position. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Here's Washington. Williams grabs the board.
You know, and where the Bucks seem to dominate every year is on the glass, particularly at the defensive end. #1 in the league the last 4 seasons.
Morris finds Nunn. Right wing. Outside, Williams. Here's Marshall. Another shot. Williams misses. The Bucks trail. Martin, the pass to Caruso. Pass to Duarte. Here he goes. Here's Mann. Let's go with a 3. Drills it from deep. Mann's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And not where he earns his money, that three-point shot. But he's a good shooter from that range if he's got space.
Williams from long range sends it home from three-point land. Grant, I guess for the Bucks, hey, you can't teach size.
And they're good fundamentally as well, B.A. I mean, they block out, they fight to maintain position. If you're going to beat them, it probably won't be with second chance points.
Martin outside. Pass to Duarte. To the paint. Here's Caruso. The shot misses, and it's Portland the other way. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Milwaukee this season. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Here's Thomas. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
Inside, Duarte. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
And nobody putting out much of an effort to stop him.
Surprising in a close game, a lack of energy on defense.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
Thomas, that's good. Thomas has got 4 points now in the quarter. Milwaukee calls timeout.
Give a big round of applause for your Blazers Breaker Dance team.
A line change here for Portland, and some changes here for the Bucks. And it's time to give you a look at the top three-point shooting teams from a year ago. Fifth best, the Bucks.
just tremendous accuracy from the three-point line last season. Instead of heaving up every opportunity and quick chance that they got, it was about ball movement and finding the open shooter.
Maxey against Edwards. He gets it in there. Maxey's got his second bucket on the night.
Ooh, how sick was that, guys? I mean, he makes defenders look silly with moves like that.
1 minute left in the second period. Edwards for three. Rebound, Milwaukee. They'll be playing host to New Orleans for their next one. It'll be a quick stopover at home before they have to get back out on the road. Portland has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Ball outside. The three. Griffin pulls down the board. The Bucks have gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. Outside Harden. Pass to Smith. Edwards against Maxey. And here's Harden. Now here's Griffin. Fades and shoots. And the Bucks getting another bucket right there. There's 10 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Jackson the screen. And Edwards puts up a deep three. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. It's the Trailblazers up 1. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Thanks. I'm here with head coach Mike Budenholzer. Coach, how would you characterize the intensity level in that first half?
Yeah, no, it's pretty intense. You know, both teams are getting after it defensively. Nothing's going to be easy. So,
all right, Allie, thanks for that. We will see everyone.
Thanks for joining us, everyone. Let's first take a gander at the rest of the NBA schedule for the night and what's in store. Over at American Airlines Center, the Mavericks will face off against the Knicks. Let's get back to our game featuring Portland. That first half was pretty even. That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to...
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Well, the Bucks shooting efficiently, 50% so far. Taking a look at the Bucks. Isaac Okoro is out there with Smith. Then there's Griffin. Then there's Tyrese Maxey, and it's Harden in at the point. You know, for most players, being a starter has value. But Grant, some elite teams have been elevated by great players who have accepted a reserve role.
And it's really special, B.A., when you have that. Players who are willing to sacrifice for the greater good of the team. Putting winning first at all costs. And you think about it, through the years, Manu Ginobili with the Spurs, Andre Iguodala in Golden State, it really can galvanize a team and lead to winning championships.
And it's tied up with that one.
A nightly triple-double threat. Harden's level of creativity and incredible confidence makes him lethal.
And now they lead as the free throw drops in for him.
Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
Ball passes to Edwards. Valanciunas sets a screen. Hield for three. Milwaukee with the rebound.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Pass to Okoro. Griffin outside. Clock at 6. Now Maxey, pounded by Ball for three. And And it's Maxey missing. The Trailblazers shooting at about 44% so far.
And the improvement of Tyrese Maxey's three-point shot from his first season to second year, just unprecedented. He improved by over 12% with a huge increase in attempts as well.
Out of bounds. It'll go to the Bucks.
Milwaukee ball.
Looking back at last season, the best when it comes to shot blocking. Jaren Jackson is second.
It's obvious that he completely dedicated himself to protecting the rim, doing everything he could to get his hands on as many shots as possible.
For your Blazers lead.
Pass to Smith. Outside Maxey. Here's Harden. Smith inside. Jackson on him. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two. And for a player with the speed and quickness of Maxey, Grant, leveling up that three-point shot changes everything for him.
Oh, so true, B.A. It becomes pick your poison with him. And it put him in a conversation last year for most improved player.
First free throw is good. So Portland going with almost an entire new group here. Williams is checked in for Jaren Jackson Jr. Marshall comes in for Hield. Thomas, he's checked in for Edwards. And it's Morris in for Ball. And a new group getting ready for the Bucks. Washington's checked in for Griffin. Martin comes in for Okoro. Caruso, he's checked in for Maxey. And it's Mann in for Harden. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
A big fella with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. Don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
Here's Valanciunas, and that comes off the assist by Morris.
Punishing inside Valanciunas, getting room to do damage.
Washington outside. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Here's Caruso. Back to man.
2 minutes.
Washington, a screen on Morris. And that one's good, man. 1:49 left in the third. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Pass to Thomas. Over Smith. Deflected. Out to the wing. And it's Washington missing. The Trailblazers have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in this second half. And here is Williams. This for the tie. That one is off. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Here's Mann. 5 points in the game. Washington outside. Shot clock at 5. Picked by Smith. And it's Washington missing. Let's see if they want to go 2 for 1 here, Grant.
Hey, looking at the clock, I'd say yes.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for your Trailblazers, Najee Marshall. At the line for 2.
That one's off. Nunn's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Duarte, he's checked in for the Bucks. Maxey comes in for Mann. Good on the second one. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Maxey against Morris. Maxey, that's good.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
And we just had to see that mobile one drive one more time. Great stuff.
Yeah, he made that drive look easy, but that had a high degree of difficulty.
Here's Marshall. The shot that time not on target. Ooh, Washington with the defensive effort. And he's going for the oop here. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Pass to Morris. Out to the right wing. Fires it from 18. That one's wide left.
Probably not the shot that was drawn up for that possession, but you can't pass it up, and you can't knock it down.
And that'll do it for the third quarter. Bucks ahead, up by 4, and coming up as soon as... And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
You know, anytime a guy's in the post and the teammates know he's unselfish, great player movement can create an opportunity just like that.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Kenrich Williams is out there with Jaren Jackson. Then it's Buddy Hield, then it's Ball, and it's Edwards in at the 2. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers. Ball, a screen on Maxey. Edwards with it. Harden picks him up, and he hits it and gets hacked. A three-point chance here if he can convert.
In crunch time, trying to get the foul, the bucket, or both. Well, one thing you learn about Anthony Edwards, he does not lack for confidence. He wants to become the best to ever do it, and he believes he can.
Valanciunas, he's checked in for Portland. And Milwaukee with a change here, too. Smith's checked in. And you see the ambition for greatness in Edwards. But, Grant, is he willing to do the work?
Well, B.A., think about this. He's a quick study. He listens to his coaches with curiosity. And he's driven to achieve the goals they set for him. Yeah, I think he can.
To the wing, right side. Smith with a screen on Edwards. With the 10-footer. That one doesn't drop. And it's Portland the other way.
Not his best night from the field, but looking for other ways and finding them so he can chip in.
Here's Ball. He got a piece of it. Pass to Valanciunas. 6 to shoot. To take the lead. And the layup is up and in. And the Trailblazers lead by 1.
And Valanciunas has no problem showing up with that physical force, finishing through contact.
About a minute and a half into the fourth now. Smith outside. 4-3. That shot off. For Portland, they've got half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Hield finds Ball. Edwards with it. Valanciunas sets a screen. Edwards can't hit. Milwaukee has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Outside Harden. Lets the 3 fly. Hits the trifecta.
Man, I'll tell you what, the pressure is cranked up. Who better to call than this guy?
Harden against Ball. Hield passes to Edwards. To the inside. Valanciunas doesn't go for him. Oh, great D that time from Griffin. Pass to Smith. 1:36 left in the fourth quarter. Portland trailing here. Now here's Edwards. Jackson with it. Covered by Smith. Jackson the screen. Edwards for 3. They grab their own miss. And they'll get another chance. Jackson against Smith. Portland, no good that time either. Milwaukee's gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. Pass to Okoro. Smith outside. Fires the 3. The rebound by Jackson. Ball outside. Now here's Hield. Valanciunas passes to Edwards. Fires the 3. He can't get that one to fall. Now the Bucks take it the other way. And we've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Jackson against Smith. Smith with a screen on Edwards. And it's Maxey missing.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there. And, of course, that one was just crazy.
Now a timeout called by Portland. They're behind by 2. 15 seconds left in the fourth. All right, guys, what do you think?
A chance to tie it up here.
Well, they just need a solid play right now, and Coach going through his index cards to find one to get something going.
Both teams deciding to change it up. And here's Portland. They've played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Edwards with it. To stop the drought. And so it's Milwaukee who scraped by with the win. With the late victory, they upset plenty of these hometown fans.
They really...
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. That concludes the first game of the NBA season. For Allie LaForce, Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and our entire 2K Sports crew, this is Brian.
Check now, flexing my muscles, I feel like cause we come from nothing to rollies and plaques. Fake love, it was holding them back. Flashbacks, why the young, he just wanted to daydream about thumbing through racks. Get cold in the right, tears fall while seen it all, he just wanna relax. I'm richer than I ever been. Put my heart before the bad work I ever did. Gave you a second chance to do.
Their fans are ready, and if this shot from earlier is any indication, the Mavericks certainly look ready. You know, we are still so early, Clark, in this season, but for young teams, what's important right now? What's in front of them?
Kevin, I think a couple of things. One, to understand the effort and attention to detail you need to bring to every performance. And then getting comfortable with each other. Getting everybody on the same page. And then defining roles, understanding what lane you have to run in for your team as a player. I think those are critically important early in the season.
So the New York starting five. We've got Jalen Brunson. LeBron James is out there with Anthony. Then there's Ayton. And it's Grimes in at the shooting guard position. Ayton a screen. Passes to Grimes. Shot clock at 5. And Ayton throws it down.
A towering presence on the offensive glass. Ayton uses his height well to keep possessions alive.
Van Vliet outside. Lets a floater go. It's hauled in by LeBron. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Knicks.
During the summer of 2021, the Mavericks had some major changes. Longtime head coach Rick Carlisle left after 13 years in Dallas, and they also got a new GM. You know, sometimes making it difficult for him to finish at the rim is all you can ask for from the defense.
DeRozan scanning the floor to the inside. And Adebayo throws it down.
And this is too easy for Adebayo. Once he's close to the rim, he is going to damage it.
Coaching staff changes aside, Clark. The front office moves affect players that much?
I think they do, Kevin. It's hard for them not to. Normally we see a flurry of trades or free agent signings. We saw it with the Mavericks trading away Kristaps Porzingis, changing the composition of their squad, going in a different direction. So that'll take some adjusting to.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And you gotta love the aggression that he had, taking it to the rim there. Sets the tone in a close game like this one.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
There's a good screen. To the middle. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Barnes. Pass to Van Fleet. Adebayo down low. Coming in off a 10-point performance last game out. That falls. Great assist by Van Vliet. James against Barnes. Banked in off the glass. LeBron's got his second basket of the night.
He's so good at creating his own shot. He's just got an endless supply of moves. LeBron James.
Pass to DeRozan. To the Adebayo, an emphatic LU jam.
With strong athleticism, Adebayo can finish just about any lob with his large catch radius.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here.
And it's been a rough stretch for the New York Knicks, a team that has only had a handful of playoff appearances in the last 20 years.
There's 57 seconds left here in the first quarter. Schroeder dishes to Carmelo. The pass to Bates Diop. New York moving the ball around. 6 to shoot. Clarkson for 3. Good on the triple.
You know, Clarkson really working on his range, and defenses better wise up to it.
Outside Hardaway. Adebayo with the screen on Schroeder. Back to Hardaway. From outside the arc. Hits the three-point bomb.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
It's good. Clarkson's got 5 points so far.
And this is the advantage Clarkson has. I mean, he's a big combo guard and can convert through contact.
Anthony against DeRozan. Shoots the 3. No good on that one. It's a tie game in Dallas. We'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And what do you think, guys, about Dallas here in this one?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
Here are the 5 New York has to start here in the second. Jalen Brunson out there with Clarkson. Then it's Simmons. Then it's LeBron James. And it's Bates Diop in at the 4 slot. The shot's good from Brunson.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Here's Horton Tucker. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Bullock. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game. Well, Greg, we see it every year. Those overachieving teams in the NBA. What enables them to be greater than the sum of their parts?
Well, listen, luck can play a part, but confidence is a huge factor as well. If you walk into that gym every night believing you'll find a way to win, oftentimes you do.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
76% from the line a season ago.
This guy simply does not age. LeBron remains a dominant force in this league despite being in the league since 2003.
Right wing. Here's Hardy. And falls. Great assist by Van Vliet. Van Vliet's got 3 assists in the game. Here's James. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
How many times have we seen that? I mean, LeBron going right through and into the defense and finds a way to power through the contact as if he hasn't even been hit.
And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played.
Young big men, though, often struggle to find consistency. But you look at Ayton's first 4 seasons, the numbers are almost identical year to year.
Barnes kicks to Van Vliet, passes it to Hardy. On the wing, Barnes. Fires the 3. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got his 4th rebound in this one. And for Ayton, the numbers are impressive indeed, averaging a double-double every season.
And he's got all the tools. Next steps, making more plays for others, and they've been working on his shooting range to open up the lane a bit more.
Mavericks trail by 4. Pass to Mathurin. Van Vliet with a screen on James. Here's Mathurin, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Just a terrific prospect. Mathurin gives this offense so many options, and he has the physical tools to be a great defender.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Knicks.
So far in this one, guys, it's been the shooting. In particular, from mid-range. That has been huge for them.
Something else they're doing well tonight, guys, lots of points in the paint. Something to continue to keep our eye on.
The first one falls. And the Mavericks making a change here. DeRozan's checked in. Then for the Knicks, Carmelo Anthony, he's checked in for Ben Simmons. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for LeBron. Both shots good from the stripe. And Schroeder's got the ball here for the New York Knicks. They've got the Timberwolves ahead of them next in Minneapolis. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip. Here's Anthony. And they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but they still come up empty. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Van Vliet with a screen on Anthony. DeRozan passes to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
You know, that's a veteran play. DeRozan stays open to all possibilities. That's seeing the game in front of you. Excellent find.
Anthony against DeRozan. Whistle blows. That's going to be a travel. And New York making a change here. Clarkson's checked in. For Dallas, they've gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. On the wing, Hardaway. He's covered by Clarkson. They get it back. And Hardaway gets it to go. Hardaway has got the lead up to 2 now for the Mavs.
Well, I tell you what, energy and activity from Hardaway Jr. there, showing you exactly what it takes to keep plays alive.
6-second difference between shot and game clock. And that one good from Clarkson.
I love how he establishes his post position inside before he converts.
DeRozan against Anthony. Outside DeRozan. Here's Horton Tucker. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist. DeRozan's got 4 assists now tonight.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
He is delivering a lot.
Thank you, David, and we'll be back.
Hey, everybody, halftime is upon us, and a battle is also upon us. Not Kenny and Shaq this time, thankfully, but 2 outstanding players through the first half.
Not surprising to see 2 competitive guys who bring it every time they're on the floor.
Now let's change gears back to the New York Knicks, who find themselves in a tough. Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Hart.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
Adebayo is out there with DeRozan. Then it's Barnes. Then it's Fred VanVleet. And it's Mathurin in its shooting guard. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas.
This game, another feather in LeBron's cap, and by now he's got a lot of feathers in a lot of caps. What a night.
Here's DeRozan, and the call on the shot sends him to the line. That one on 8. Dallas shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. And he makes the first.
Well, the elevated playmaking from DeRozan has been a revelation of late. An all-around threat who still feels underappreciated by many, and I think that drives him quite a bit.
Both free throws good from DeRozan.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe. He's going to cash in more than not.
Ayton sets the pick for James. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Hey, you want to try to guard LeBron, good luck. I mean, the king is impossible to stop. Fast, strong, smart, tough, creative. Draws lots of fouls.
First free throw is good. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. A key member of that 73-win Golden State Warrior team was Harrison Barnes.
And almost the forgotten part of the famed death lineup, it was Barnes, Steph, Clay, Draymond, and Andre Iguodala. Harrison, a big piece of that 2015 championship team as well.
The Mavericks leading. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. DeRozan passes to VanVleet. Baseline jumper. It's rebounded by New York. Ayton's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And here is LeBron. 13 points in the game. Kicks it to Ayton. Shot clock at 6. Brunson, he sinks the 11-footer. Brunson's got his second bucket of the game to go. Third quarter here and 5 lead changes so far.
And guys, neither team has been able to pull away.
Ayton against Adebayo. Pass to DeRozan. Over Anthony. And stolen by Ayton. To the inside. And Anthony with the basket on the assist by James. And now it's a 3-point Knicks lead.
And this close into the cup, Anthony makes it look easy. Nice soft touch on that one.
And there's the pass to Mathurin. Dallas again missing. And so it's Anthony bringing it up for the Knicks. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. 1:31 left in the third. Barnes grabs the miss. The Mavericks have gone 0-4 from the field in the second half. Yet to find the mark. He gets that one. DeRozan's got 6 points.
Well, you can see the excitement in DeRozan's eyes when he gets these opportunities. I mean, he's a knockdown threat from there.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. .114 left to play in the third. Hardaway against LeBron. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
At the offensive end, he's been assertive and efficient, guys. A big reason why they hold this lead right now.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And that's the kind of bucket they needed. Close game in the second half. Great finish on that one.
Pass to Bullock. There's 47 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Hardy. Fires for 3. And James pulls it down. James has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Offensive rebound. DeRozan's shot is off.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. And tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
Clarkson outside. Here's Simmons. Off the left rim and out. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. It's the Knicks. They're up by 3. And we're coming right back. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. And New York, looking at who they've got. Ayton is out there with Ben Simmons. Then it's Jalen Brunson. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. And it's Grimes in at the 2 guard. 4 on the shot clock. Hardaway for 3. Knicks with the rebound. Now, here's Clarkson. Here's Brunson. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
And the first one drops. Anthony's checked in for New York. And both free throws good for Brunson. Mavericks trail by 5. Van Vliet looking around. Here's Mathurin. Pass to Adebayo. And stolen by Ayton. And we've played through about a minute here in the 4th. Ayton a screen on Barnes. Clarkson for 3. Ayton the pass to Grimes. Anthony's shot is off.
You know, even though they're on top in this one, you'd like him to be better out there because he's capable of being better. It sure would make things a lot easier, too.
Here's Mathurin. Inside. Here's Adebayo. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
And Mathurin proving he can be unselfish, wanting to find his teammates.
Clarkson outside. Driving in. Good D by Barnes.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Here's the pass to Adebayo. Over 8. And that one goes long.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Great D that time from Adebayo. Mavericks trail by 3. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
Grimes passes to Ayton. New York moving the ball around. We've got 1:23 left to play here in the 4th. Clarkson for 3. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Adebayo's got 5 rebounds tonight. Van Vliet outside. Adebayo with a screen on Brunson. Shot from 12. Good! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game? Yes.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. They're in front by 1. 59 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. DeMar DeRozan, he's checked in for Reggie Bullock. And New York with a change here, too. James is checked in. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, well, let's summarize what Tom Thibodeau went over with his guys during the break. He told them, hey, this game is there for you, but we got to go get it. 50-50 balls, getting to the basket. We have to give it all right now. Kevin?
Thank you, David.
That is not a simple finish by any means. Adebayo had to keep his focus, makes the D think twice about getting physical with him.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for New York.
Well, you know, for me, when you can convert this many times in the paint, I think that's a sign that your offense is really in a healthy state.
And we also got to talk about the damage they've done inside. The opposition having a hard time keeping that ball out of the paint.
And Adebayo, no good on that one.
While he is a center, Bam's solid at the line, so they're glad to have him in this spot.
Here's James. It's in!
Boy, is it tough to stop LeBron right now.
And the Mavericks call time here. They're trailing by 3. 40 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Seconds left in the fourth quarter. DeRozan, bank shot, no good. And so James will bring it up for the New York Knicks. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Out to Clarkson. Back to James. 6 on the shot clock. Yes!
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Dallas calls timeout. They're down by 5. 16 seconds left in the game. Guys, your thoughts?
Yeah, trying to get back in this thing, they need a score.
Yeah, and they need it hiccup fast. I mean, they'll be drawing up a quick hitter in the huddle here, no doubt.
Van Vliet passes to DeRozan. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
First personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for the Knicks, LeBron James. At the line for 2.
Gets the first, and that increases their lead to 6. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 7-point game. Van Vliet kicks to Barnes from deep, and out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession.
Substitution on the court.
So it's New York picking up the win. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
Yeah, you know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off
all right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And we'll see you next time.
Yo, the only way is up. Yo, I can't stop, but feeling like I can't stop. Feeling like I can't stop. No, I can't stop, but feeling like I can't stop. Feeling like I can't stop. Yeah, I'll keep going. Swear, yeah, I'll keep going. Swear that I'll keep going. I'll keep going. Swear, yeah, I'll keep going. And make them know the only way.
A festive atmosphere inside the building as we bring you Friday night basketball. And this matchup, a little bit of a rarity now, Grant. Neither team in a hurry to get in transition.
Yeah, B.A., these teams have almost a throwback style to how they play. They don't want to get up and down and play fast. They want to go slow, and that takes players who have patience and discipline. Tonight will be a tactical battle.
Here are the starters for Utah.
Well, the defense always so attentive to Russ, and he knows, okay, you're going to send defensive attention my way. I will find an open teammate.
First team foul. Now at the line, Zion Williamson. If a player is fouled on a made basket as he goes to the free throw line, my call would sound like this. Now at the line, Jaylen Brown. 1.
Well, the past few seasons, the Jazz have become serious playoff contenders.
You know, B.A., with high expectations, they haven't reached their goal. Now, this franchise definitely has their sights set on the ultimate prize, their first championship.
Murray's shot is good.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
Lillard against Westbrook. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Well, operating near the rim has always been a strength of Russell Westbrook. All the physical gifts come to bear.
And that was the mobile one drive. Low resistance to the finish line.
You're toasting the defense and getting in close. They'll take possessions like that one all day.
Now here's Murray. To the middle. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Here's Simons. Here's Williamson, and the bucket is good. Williamson's got his second basket of the night.
So dangerous inside. Williamson has a great feel for how to capitalize from there.
Here's Lillard. Got a hand on it. And that'll be Utah's ball as it goes out of bounds. Jazz able to keep possession. And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter. The Heat have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Williamson passes to Westbrook. Can't connect from short range. The Jazz have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. And as Westbrook gets older, he's indicated that he's not looking to change how he plays, Grant.
And that can be a double-edged sword, B.A. You love his aggression and confidence, but you wonder how his game will hold up as his athleticism goes.
And Miami has possession. After the basket by Utah. Picked by Williamson. Pass to Freedom. Here's Williamson. Simons outside. Over Murray. And there's Simons. That one's good. On the assist from Williamson.
You'd love to see Zion develop his passing game even more, but credit to him for spotting the wide open man.
They set the pick. Down low. Now Diallo. Shot clock at 6. Lillard outside. Jacks up a 3. Connects from downtown. And that makes it a tie ball game.
He's not going to be shy about using the three-point shot. Lillard has to be effective beyond the arc to keep the D honest.
Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over. A different look for Miami. Jackson, he's checked in for Freedom. Anderson comes in for Williamson. And it's Jones in for Westbrook. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Diallo against Middleton. Middleton is doubled. And stolen by Diallo. On the break. Here's Lillard. And that misses. That would have put him up.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
Here's Jones, and there's the rejection. Stolen by Jackson. Rebound, Utah. Pass to Lillard. Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Diallo a screen on Middleton. The shot by Lillard, no good.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Outside Jones. There's the drive. Three-pointer is up. Middleton, he buries it from three.
I'll tell you what, I mean, it feels like Middleton can shoot from anywhere, but he's especially deadly from the corner.
Lillard outside. Three-pointer. The shot won't fall. And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. It's the Heat. They lead by 3. And the second quarter.
Your Heat Youth team. Here we go, man.
And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. All right, guys, what do you think about the Heat here?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
On the floor for Utah, getting going in the second. DeJounte Murray is out there with Ty Jerome. Then there's Ivica Zubac. Then there's Eric Paschall. The shot by Sohan, no good.
Well, you can see why the defense dared him to shoot it. That's not really his spot.
And Grant, no team better than Miami at developing undrafted prospects.
I mean, for key roles, too. You look at last year's playoffs. Strus, Martin, Vincent, Robinson. It's allowed Miami to stay on top in a salary cap-driven league.
Murray against Westbrook. Murray's shot is good. Murray's got his second bucket of the night.
Oh, he has a lot of tools in the toolkit. That right there was just one of them.
Outside Jones. Goes up on the wing. Jerome grabs the miss. Utah trailing here. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, Miami is very efficient. Coach Spoelstra said, quote, "You want to maximize your offense in all the different ways in your menu without feeling like you're taking turns." I don't think anyone would say that about our team. They're an unselfish group that likes sharing the ball, and they enjoy each other's success. Brian?
Allie, thank you. Oh, the dunk by Williamson.
It's so hard to live up to the hype, but Williamson has. Zion is a must-watch.
Pass to Zubac. Here's Sohan. Anderson covers. Here's Jerome. Outside Paschall. From deep. Rebound by the Heat. Westbrook, the pass to Jones. Williamson inside. He's against Paschall. Back to Freedom. 5 to shoot. Westbrook outside. Takes a 3. And Paschall secures it. Utah's gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. To the inside. Ooh, stolen by Westbrook. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Outside Jones. Westbrook outside. No luck on that one. And Utah will come the other way. They're coming off a win against the Nuggets.
And I'll tell you, that was not an easy environment to play in. It was a hostile crowd on the road, but it didn't bother them at all.
Well, the best way to silence a crowd is with your offensive game. Those fans got quiet in a hurry when the buckets started raining down.
Williamson outside. Williamson controls the rebound and the putback. And the Heat lead by 5.
Oh, the motor of Williamson is special. Awesome at staying engaged and hitting the offensive glass.
Pass to Sohan. Back to Pascal. Soft touch off the glass. Pascal's gotten his first basket of the night.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Freedom with it. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. They get the rebound. The Jazz have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. Pass to Pascal. Now here's Murray. A 14-point game for him in the win against the Nuggets in Denver. From deep three-point range. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. It's the Heat leading by 3. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there.
Hello and welcome. Before we take a look at the action from the first...
And you know, for that matchup against the Lakers, they should be considered favorites in that one. But they can't afford to take their foot off the pedal.
Circling back to our featured game, the Miami Heat find themselves in a... Glad you could join us. Ryan Anderson and crew are ready to...
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. You look at Zion Williamson. What a contribution.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
We've got Zion Williamson and Freddie Simons out there with Russell Westbrook. Then it's Chris Middleton, and it's Freedom in at the 5. That's the group for Eric Spoelstra starting the second half. The Heat with the lead.
Now, guys, when you think about this Miami Heat team, you hear a lot of talk about their ability to score. But how about the way they play on both ends of the floor?
Here's Williamson. Hits the jump hook. Williamson's got 11 points. The Jazz shooting 41% in this game. Lillard outside. Three-pointer. Here's Sohan. Yes, great play by Lillard to set it up. He's got 5. Defensively, this Heat team was top 3 in points allowed per game and top 5 in defensive efficiency last year.
You know, B.A., that's something that surely isn't talked about enough. And when they're not having their best shooting night, they'll suffocate you on the defensive end.
Diallo against Freedom. Pass to Lillard. This for the tie! Williams grabs the board. Williamson's got 4 rebounds in the game. Diallo against Middleton. And here's Williamson. Sohan with a rebound. The Jazz have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Murray against Simons. Here's the pick. A shot from the high post. It's hauled in by the Heat.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
Pass to Westbrook. Now Williamson. That's his 6th make in 11 tries.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. Yeah, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Utah's gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Now a timeout called by Utah. for Miami. Reed's checked in for Freedom. Jackson comes in for Zion Williamson. And it's Jones in for Russell Westbrook. Baisley, he's checked in for Utah. Jerome comes in for Murray. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Pass to Baisley. Granted, it's a shooter's league, and we're seeing more and more big men float out to the perimeter and knocking them down.
Well, B.A., the game has evolved, and the shooting, particularly from the bigs, is fantastic. But, you know, I wish the bigs had a little bit more diversity. I don't mind shooting from the perimeter, but every once in a while, go mix it up and take advantage of your size mismatch in the paint.
That one falls. And what a drive that was. Replay courtesy of Mobile One.
Whoa, a drive like that is the kind of play that can shift the entire outcome of a close game like this one.
1:05 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Here's Lillard from downtown, and again it's Utah with a three.
And if you're guarding Dame in the pick and roll, you need to stop the ball. Lillard can just eat you alive.
Pass to Reed. Middleton against Diallo. 16 feet out. It doesn't go for him. And Utah will come the other way. The Lakers will be traveling in to face them after this one. And that's a one-game homestand for the club. And there's the screen. Lillard outside. Oh, he misses the go-ahead basket.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Jackson, pass to Jones. Six on the shot clock. Here's Middleton. No good. A bit long that time. We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. It's the Heat, up one. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just... And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
With 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. So on the floor for Utah, Damian Lillard out there with DeJounte Murray. Then it's Amadou Diallo. Then there's Ivica Zubac. And it's Baisley in at the 4. Middleton passes to Jackson. Shoots over Zubac. That shot off the mark. And Utah the other way now. Here's Lillard. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That one on Anderson.
Yeah, inside Lillard is just so scrappy, turning aggressive defense into a foul while shooting.
All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for Miami.
The fearlessness they've shown going strong inside has been impressive. The defense hasn't been very effective against them.
I think another thing that's striking here tonight, the ball movement is incredible. Again and again, they're making smart passes to ready shooters.
He's off on the first.
A guy that's been overlooked at nearly every level. I admire Lillard's ability to use outside noise as fuel to his fire.
The Heat making a switch here. Westbrook's checked in. That one drops. He ties it up.
And one word that always goes along with the Jazz: defense. They've been a top 10 defense in the league in 6 of the last 7 seasons.
Jackson outside. To the paint. Westbrook outside. There's the triple. Here's Middleton. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup.
And far from just a jump shooter, Middleton stays active and is always ready to shoot.
Westbrook against Lillard. And the dunk by Lillard.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
Boy, and not just the aggression, the ability to get to the rim, but how about the finish with intention?
Jackson, the screen. Pass to Westbrook. Takes the 3. Drops in the 3. And with a defense like Utah's had, it's easy to see why they've been a playoff regular.
Well, it's always a good idea to put a priority on getting stops. Now, it'll be interesting because they traded away their anchor on defense, Rudy Gobert. Can they live up to the standard they've set the last few seasons? Let's see if it can happen.
That's one of those clutch shots he's known for. When the pressure is high, he seems to be the most locked in.
Middleton against Diallo. Middleton, a good look. It's kept alive. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. And the Heat with some changes. Freedom, he's checked in for Jackson. And Williamson is subbed in for Anderson. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. Lillard against Westbrook. Zubac with a screen on Westbrook. Here's Lillard. Yes, they get the go-ahead bucket. Lillard's got 8 here in this quarter.
It's Dame time. Whenever this team needs a big shot, he knows how to get one.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Man, good whistle there.
Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Jazz.
Well, they have owned the offensive perimeter throughout this game, finding lots of openings and turning them into big shots.
The other thing that's been impressive is really just relentless driving the basketball. Doesn't matter if the defense is there, they are challenging them and getting it done.
First free throw is good, and that narrows the gap to 1.
And the line is somewhere Zion spends a lot of time. So unless the stakes are thrown off, he can do this.
And he's unable to get the second one. The Jazz have gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth. Pass to Lillard. That shot is off. Good work defensively by Freedom. Oh, there's the alley. Oh, the dunk by Williamson.
This is the guy Williamson wants to be for his team, the player they can count on in the clutch moments.
Westbrook against Lillard. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It goes on Russell Westbrook. He drops the first one, and that ties this game up.
All eyes on Lillard. But you can tell he isn't feeling the pressure. I mean, just incredible focus.
And so he's good on both free throws, and that gives him a lead.
You must embrace the pressure and knock down critical free throws. Nicely done.
Pass to Williamson. Westbrook with it. Williamson outside. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Physically, there's just no way to match up with Zion, especially now that he can go to the right hand.
Oh, the first of 2, no good. A heartbreaker. And he ends up making the second. And that ties this game up.
Boy, the missed free throw there keeping this game at even. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them.
Here's Lillard driving to the basket. Count it!
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over. They're down by 2. There's 47 seconds left to play in the fourth. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Eric Spoelstra said to the team. With it being such a tight game, he tried to lighten the mood in the huddle, saying, quote, "It's just a game, guys. Have fun. Stay loose. Let it fly. I believe in you guys." Let's see if that laid-back approach works.
As always, Allie, we thank you. And Miami has possession, trailing by 2. Oh, wow! A huge basket to tie the game!
Huge bucket by Williamson. Wow. The former first overall pick stepping up in the clutch.
And Utah calls time here. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. And here's Lillard. 15 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Just 5 to shoot. Puts up a 3. Misses the 3. Time expires. We're going to overtime. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after the break. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ball game. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. Here we go. Chris Middleton is out there with Zion Williamson. Then there's Anthony Simons. Then it's Ennis Freedom. And it's Jones in at the point. Well, the Heat's shooting at 45% of the game so far. Back to Williamson. Ooh, he's looking good tonight. He's drilled 9 of 15 so far.
Living up to the immense hype, Zion is putting on a show, shouldering the load offensively.
Lillard against Jones. Zubac with a screen on Jones. Lillard passes to Zubac. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
Just keeping the game simple. Lillard's patience and acute understanding of pick and rolls comes in handy.
Timeout called, the Heat. The score tied at 37. There's a minute 26 left in overtime. Williamson passes to Freedom.
So close on the finish. I mean, it could have been a three-point opportunity.
First team foul. Now at the line, Freedom.
He hits the first one, and that gives him a lead. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 2-point ball game.
And just incredible confidence at the free throw line. That is how you win close games.
Time called here. The Jazz decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 2. A minute 22 left to play in overtime. Jones against Lillard. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It'll be on Zion Williamson.
Just a highly effective free throw shooter. You cannot afford to give Lillard too many looks from the charity stripe.
He gets the first, and that narrows the gap to 1. And both free throws good for Lillard.
Well, this game has the feel that it could come down to the wire, so that is just the kind of success they need to have at the foul line.
To the middle. Oh, the dunk by Williamson.
Did you guys feel that? When Zion slams it, the floor shakes.
A minute into overtime of what's been a great one so far. Zubac with a screen on Jones. Here's Lillard. It falls! A huge shot to tie it up.
Great timing and coordination. Lays it in coming off that pick.
Well, the Heat's shooting it well. Almost 50% for the floor. And he lobs it up to the rim.
Nice touch on both ends of that alley-oop.
Hey, when he let go of the pass, I had no idea what he was going for. The three, here's Lillard. Rebound by Middleton.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there. And, of course, that one was just crazy. And you have to try to make something happen. I mean, they have to be aggressive at this point, even if it's risking a foul.
Now at the line.
So the first one drops. And that makes it a 3-point lead. And the Heat making a change here. Westbrook's checked in. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Showing great confidence from the line. That makes this a 2-possession game.
Timeout called, the Jazz. They trail by 4. 29 seconds left in the OT period. Miami on D. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Lillard passes to Zubac. Williams grabs the board, and they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
Good on the first, and that puts them up 5. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one.
And looking for a quick bucket here.
You've got to run a play that's a quick strike. You've got to immediately foul after that.
And so they foul intentionally.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
Now at the line, it is...
First free throw is good, and that increases the lead to 6. So he gets them both, and it's a 7-point game.
That's exactly how to close out a game. Take advantage of every opportunity.
For 3, here's Lillard. Oh, he knocked down the trifecta.
The stakes don't shake Lillard at all. He stays cool and finds the clutch basket.
So a close game sees Miami taking this one. They escape with the W, even though they needed a few extra minutes to pull it off.
And both.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in. We'll see.